The Amazon rainforest is the world's biggest intact forest. It is domestic to greater than 24 million human beings in Brazil alone, along with lots of indigenous peoples belonging to 180 specific groups. There's a purpose. The Amazon was once the region that stimulated scientists to coin the time period biodiversity. The area is domestic to 10% of all plant and animal species regarded on Earth. There are about 40,000 species of vegetation and extra than 400 mammals, with nearly 1,300 one-of-a-kind sorts of birds and an insect populace in the millions. In addition to its unparalleled range of life, the Amazon performs a fundamental position in assisting to manage the planet's atmospheric carbon levels. The Amazon basin shops about 100 billion metric lots of carbon. That's extra than 10 instances the annual world emissions from fossil fuels. While it covers 2.6 million rectangular miles throughout 9 international locations: Brazil, Bolivia, Peru, Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana, about 60% of the Amazon basin is in Brazil, the place Greenpeace has targeted its efforts. In the closing 40 years, the Brazilian Amazon has misplaced extra than 18% of its rainforest and vicinity, about the measurement of California, to unlawful logging, soy plantations, and cattle ranching. Despite the introduction of included areas in current decades, most of the ultimate woodland is underneath threat, and with it the plants, animals, and human beings who rely on the woodland to survive. Around the world, human beings like you have stepped up to acquire policy reform, extra blanketed areas, and commitments from companies that have slowed the charge of deforestation. Still, woodland areas, the measurement of whole cities, are cleared in the Brazilian Amazon each 12 months, and burning season fires have back at record-breaking levels. Large swathes of ancestral lands of indigenous peoples have now not but been formally demarcated via the Brazilian government, with every year seeing growing stress from the enterprise to now not understand these land claims. Furthermore, even identified included areas, consisting of formally identified indigenous peoples' lands, go through from invasions of unlawful mining, logging, or deforestation-linked land grabbing for agribussiness. Greenpeace's work in the Amazon investigates the on-the-floor, have an effect on international furnish chains have in these areas in order to spotlight the threats and do something about it. The work in the Amazon has protected the award-winning Amazon soy moratorium, groundbreaking lookup on the international market's function in cattle-driven deforestation in the Amazon, and in defending indispensable woodland areas from tricky infrastructure expansion. Starting into 2018, Greenpeace's Amazon marketing campaign has begun in imitation of consistent employment of the adjoining biomass, the Cerrado savanna grasslands amongst Brazil, the Gran Chaco forests into Argentina, Bolivia, and Paraguay. While lesser known internationally, these forests are quintessential of the fight in opposition to neighborhood climate alternate than are under momentous hazard out of the identical drivers, so lots have an effect on the Amazon,